Oh well, hello there. It is the Nerd from Wales, and I have another biking review. Oops, just knocked the ruler off. Which is kind of, well, it's very important. Oh god, you already know what it is now because I flashed it. Well, that's a weird way of saying it. Flashed it anyway. Well, it's kind of important for downhill biking. Before I had cross country, whatever the thing I'm going to review, cross country version of it, which I will, get and put in now. I think I can. Yep, they are. That's better. And so, the topic is gloves, and they're important if your suspension isn't very good, which mine wasn't. But now I have a new bike, which is a very, very nice one. And now I don't need such good gloves. Well, these gloves are expensive in the bike world. Well, cross-country ones are. So I'm just going to start off by, showing my old ones, which I'll. These are my old ones. I don't think I've done a review of these. I may have done. I'm not sure. Well, we could turn this into like a double glove review, I guess. So first part will be the cross-country gloves. Second one will be the downhill full finger gloves. Yeah, and that's another thing I, was a bit not sure about. Why are cross-country gloves? Well, mainly, don't quote me on this. Why are most cross-country gloves, not full finger like these ones? I'm just going to put it on. These are the perfect size for me, even though they look quite small. There. Yeah, there you go. And so yes, the first thing that I want to mention about these, you know what, I'm just going to split this into two reviews. I'm going to do these gloves. So yeah, these are cross-country gloves, and they are white, which is, as you can probably see from the dirt, or especially better on this one, not good. I do love these gloves though. These, they when I didn't have very good suspension, I only had about, I'd actually say it wasn't 120 millimeters of treble, because I never actually, some of those suspension where you only have like 100 mil coils, but there's actually two 120 mil showing, which is weird. There's got to be some reason behind that. I don't exactly know why. But yeah, so my suspension then was very hard. And so obviously these helped a lot because of these are actually filled with gel, and they're actually different, they're actually filled with different amounts of gel. So where the most pressure is, so here, when you're gripping on the handlebars, the most pressure goes here, and so you get quite a little amount of gel in this one. So it's the most vibration is absorbed. But so yeah, those gloves, they are ALTURA Pro Gels, quite suitable for cross country and downhill. If you're sort of learning, which I'm still in the process of, but I want my good gear, so I got new ones. But I will put that into another review, because this one I don't want to sort of make two reviews of two items and put it in one video, because that's going to be a bit crappy. I'm probably going to skip over stuff that I want to cover and all that stuff, So yeah, one of my friends actually has new gloves, which I wish I'd gotten those. But these are still nice. I'm still going to wear them. And plus I sometimes wear these to school, well, my downhill gloves to school, which may sound like a bit gay or something, but they're quite warm. And I take them off whenever I get to school, because they're like bright turquoise or cyan. I'm wearing bright gloves, don't take no notice of me. So yeah, well, these would just attract even more attention. But anyway, so the top of this glove is actually very thin material. If you look at this inside the glove, this bit is actually very thin material, whereas the bottom is padded. Well, it's just these gel pads, but then this is different material to the top. The top is some sort of lycra, plastic woven stretchiness. And so yeah, I was riding these with my Diamondback Groove, and that suited them until I got a comment saying you should wear full finger gloves instead of, you know, not full finger gloves. Which is when I got my downhill gloves, which are there, but I'll put it into another review. So yeah, it's kind of a short video, really. So yeah, that concludes the review of these cross-country gloves that I think are great if you're not doing downhill, which I am, which is why I got those, which will be in the next video. So yes, ALTURA Pro Gel gloves. Buy them if you want to. I would advise them. I would advise you to. Ned Miles signing out. Bye.